Welcome, YouTubers, to another exciting VR game. Today we are going to be playing Star Trek, the new VR game, Star Trek Infection. So let's go ahead and get ready to play that. So we're just loading into the game. Now this is available on the MetaQuest store for the MetaQuest VR as well as the Steam VR. So this is available for Steam VR gameplay, PC play. So I am going to create a new game because I have tried it a little bit. And we're going to go more story mode.
Red alert. All DS-38 personnel report to your stations.
Status. I am ready, Lieutenant Commander.
Mr. Farah, under the circumstances, I really wish you'd start calling me by my name.
The magnesite from the asteroid fused to the eminent rift.
Everything's shorting out. The deflector's gone haywire. I can't shut it down remotely. The feedback's bypassed internal control relays.
Alright, so... Where's my other hand?
The Taurusite belt was a peaceful neighbor. Until now. What did we do to make it so angry?
It is still unclear to me why you personify righteousness.
Farah, we're losing phase.
I'm doing the best I can.
Insert manually. Farah, respond.
I see the deflector panel. Lieutenant Commander, I am ready to shut down the deflector. I have disabled the deflector. Lieutenant Commander, can you hear me? I see an asteroid heading toward the station. Can anyone hear me?
Cut it in two, straight down the middle.
Lieutenant, half of the asteroid is still heading toward the station.
Can't get a lock on him. Incoming!
Mr. Farah! Farah! Farah!
We are playing a Vulcan character.
Farrak, look up. See that moving star? That's the USS Coimbra, an Excelsior class. I start my tour on it in 2 weeks.
Given the number of starships in Earth's orbit, it could be any one of them.
It's a gut feeling, you know?
Speaking of starships, did you hear about the USS Strongen? Crew lost in space, and their cannibal captain, a cyborg driven mad by an alien virus, ate his crew one by one.
What?
It is true that Captain Kolar and his crew were stranded in a runabout without means to replicate provisions. No cannibalism ensued. The malfunctioning cybernetic implant in Captain Kolar's brain was irrelevant to this situation.
Yeah, but that's not as scary.
I should depart.
Scary
As
isn't
you would
always
say,
logical,
Connie,
my friend.
This is not my cup of tea.
Come on, stay.
Connie, he's as Vulcan as they come. Let him go.
Come on, you know it's more than that. He's been through a lot. Take care of yourself, okay, Ferrak?
Hello, Ellie.
Please do the same, Connie.
Hold on, I gotta adjust the sound. Okay. Alright. Alright, Connie, I'll see you later. Live long and prosper. There we go.
I had a dream about my last evening on Earth. The night after our graduation from Starfleet Academy, and the last time I saw Connie. I should take some time to meditate.
We should meditate like a Vulcan. So placing your hand on your communicator and hitting your trigger will usually tell you your path. But I don't know why I'm having a hard time. There we go. Alexa, turn office strip on to 100%. There we go. So we gotta follow our trail. To pick up the tricorder, grab it. Where's the tricorder? Oh, there, we had it on our waist. Okay. Scan the doors. Nope, not that one. So that opened the door. That's our tricorder menu. And now we gotta, if we look at our tricorder, our mission is now to exit the vision. Hold the tricorder to scan an area for interactive objects. The USS Prometheus. The USS Cumbra. And the USS Defiant model. Whoops. So we got a pad over there, a plant. Let's see what we got over here. Tea, Earl Grey, hot. The replicators must be offline. Nope. Nothing good in that one. Just pads. Alright. So we're gonna come over here, grab this pad. Actually, we're just gonna scan it, I guess. Federation pad. Okay. Alright. So now we're gonna go ahead and hit our log. Mr. Ferrick, our chief engineer, mentioned that he's sad to see you go. I assured him you'd be back. Truth be told, if you weren't taking a break voluntarily, I'd have ordered you to. I'm glad your recovery went smoothly and that you were able to return to duty so quickly, but you've barely taken any time off. You're overdue for some shore leave. I'll be here and we'll be glad to hear about your trip to Vulcan upon your return. Safe travels, Captain Phillips Savoya. This is attention all crew. 2 days ago, some of you might have experienced minor food poisoning from a guest cook using Zombra water from Pelair Zel 2. Symptoms include nausea, loss of concentration, and bad nightmares. If these symptoms persist, please see Dr. Raychek on deck 3.
It appears I have an incoming message. Authorization 0451 Gamma.
An attempt to modify records in Federation databanks for the Cardassian President John Mansour Cabal Canal, including your name on a former prisoner list, has been detected. We suspect Cardassian involvement. The database is heavily damaged, and we're currently working on restoring it. Temporary access has been granted to you.
Engineering to Lieutenant Ferrak.
Lieutenant Commander.
Ferrak? I see you finally decided to take some time off. Your ride should be here any minute. I need one last favor. The Big Two is acting up again. Before you head out, could you check on Chabatsky's data stream spaghetti? Just realign and leave the gate open. Don't forget to switch on the field so you don't get sucked into space.
Understood.
Thanks, Ferrak, and have a great vacation.
So we definitely don't want to be sucked out into an airlock. Come on. Oh, we can't go in here. All right.
The deflector repairs are almost finished. Asteroid debris caused unusual damage to the station's deflector shield. It reversed its polarity, projected the signal inward, distorting the station's systems.
So we're gonna just look around to see what we can interact with. Message logs.
Ferric,
How do you know it is me, Lieutenant?
who else would it be at this hour? Be a lifesaver, and hand me the Isolinear spanner, Somewhere around, I guess. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Have a good trip.
It is Lieutenant Voyant's shuttle. He was trying to stop the asteroid from reaching the station. The isolinear chips managing the cargo bay doors rely on streamlined data sequences. Yet, Chubatsky failed to establish even a basic operational pattern. Such an oversight suggests a preoccupied mind. I must ascend the ladder to access the cargo bay door controls.
So you do gotta climb ladders and stuff? Let's remember to enable the force field so we don't get sucked out into space.
The USS Lumen is here to pick you up, Mr. Ferrak. We have a lock on you. Prepare for transport.
Energize. Anytime now.
We have him. Lieutenant Casal, set us back on course. Warp 5, execute. Mr. Ferrak, I'm Evelyn Kelly, captain of the USS Lumen. It's a pleasure to have you aboard.
It is an honor, Captain.
Starfleet intelligence insisted on the spiritual trip to Vulcan cover story. I argued for something less cliché. As far as the real reason you're here, the procedure will begin shortly. As you can see, Starfleet intelligence missed a few tune-ups when they gave us a refit. So Lieutenant Weiss here is taking care of the final touches.
What? Sorry, Captain, I can barely hear you. Captain, wait a sec. May I ask something of you, Captain?
Shoot, Lieutenant.
I need to recalibrate the gizmo.
Gizmo, Lieutenant?
I mean pattern buffer, Captain. Captain, if you just move isolinear chips to empty data channels.
Lieutenant, I'm afraid you'll have to do it yourself.
With your permission, Captain, I can take care of it.
Be my guest, Mr. Ferrak.
So we gotta move some more chips around.
Gizmos, doodads, whatchamacallit? Ray guns. Lieutenant Wise has put a spell on my crew. Half of the engineering team started using phrases from a sci-fi pulp magazine from Earth. Mid-20th century, the galactic detective.
Let me recenter so we can try and get to these better.
Purrs like a kitten.
Thank you, Lieutenant Wise. I won't take up any more of your time. Let's go, Mr. Ferrak. You know, you're the first Vulcan to set foot on the Lumen. You even beat my Vulcan husband to it. He said he didn't want to travel aboard a warship. He's an artist, lives on Earth, loves the sea. I prefer the stars, but we make it work.
Yes, Captain.
Ensign Andrews, what do you have there?
Delivery to the science lab. Things that Cardassian stole.
Paul, just be careful. So, our Cardassian detainee claims to be a merchant named Dariel. But Starfleet intelligence is convinced he's actually Terrell Marut, the fugitive former commander of the Jomansur prison, where you were once a prisoner. The recent attack on Starfleet databanks deleted all intel about Marut.
As I testified to Starfleet upon my release, I have no memory of Marut's face or voice. I believe the experiments they performed on me in the prison affected my recall. Even mind melds proved ineffective in recovering my memories.
I know, which is why our prototype neurological scanner will register long-term memory activity in both of your brains, verifying whether you have met before. We can reach into your subconscious and get what we need.
The Vulcan brain differs fundamentally from that of a human or a Cardassian.
Yes, we expect the procedure to take a little longer. Just make sure the Cardassian looks directly at you. If the scans show heightened activity in the hippocampus, we'll know he is Terrell Marut. Commander Tressar will be overseeing the procedure. And one more thing. Dariel isn't exactly happy to be here. Learn from my mistakes. It's better not to respond than to say something you'll regret later on. Silence, Mr. Farrak, is sometimes the best answer. Are you
Hi,
ready?
Captain.
Do
So
you
we're
have
going to go through
previous
these.
experience with Cardassians?
Experience? I've had my share of Cardassian torpedoes scratching paint off my ship. But I don't think every Cardassian is a war criminal. Unlike Starfleet intelligence, they've got my crew looking for spies around every corner. Not good for morale, Mr. Farrak.
How did you catch the detainee?
We caught him smuggling illegal tech. While he was lying right to my face, a salvaged Starfleet deuterium injector could be seen in the background. Imagine that.
Commander Tressar?
My first officer. He's a betazoid. My crew thinks that being an empath actually makes him less empathic. And no, he's not a machine. I've seen him giggle while reading The Adventures of the Galactic Detective, and that's a fact.
What is our destination?
A Starfleet intelligence post, where more capable people will take it from here. And for me and the rest, it's time for overdue shore leave. Risa for some, the lighthouse for me.
I am ready. What should I do to prepare for the procedure?
Nothing. Just stand in the room like you normally would. Again, make sure Dariel looks directly at you. Commander Tressar will scan your hippocampus and Dariel's from his station. I'll have a hypo spray on hand in case there are any adverse effects. Let's begin.
Who is it now? You gave me a book and now you won't let me read it? Is this some kind of Federation torture? Who is this? Oh, I see, I see. You've brought logic incarnate. Good. I'm very pleased. I'm quite interested in what logic has to say about all of this. Nothing. The man says nothing. And that is correct, because there is nothing to say. Who are you going to bring next? A Klingon? A Ferengi? A Bajoran?
Mr. Dario, my name is Farrak.
Of course. I know you. You bought a TR-116 rifle for me back on Faris Prime.
I did not.
Don't you remember? Captain, arrest this man immediately. He is dangerous. Don't you know what Vulcans are capable of? How could you know me, son?
Mr. Dario,
you really a Vulcan? You don't stand like one. Vulcans keep their chest forward and their hands behind their backs. Confidence. When you see a Vulcan, you see confidence and superiority. You look unsure of yourself.
Mr. Farrak, approach me, please. We're done here.
I have not yet completed the interrogation.
Interrogation?
Is there a problem with the scanner?
It's not the scanner, it's what the scanner detected. Some kind of infection in your cerebral cortex. Quarantine didn't pick it up when you beamed aboard. I need to sedate you and get you to sickbay, now.
We've been infected!
Mr. Farrak, give me your hand now so I can sedate you.
So the provocation didn't work out, huh? That's how it's done everywhere. The sergeant walks in and tells the witness what to say.
Yeah, what? Alright. I don't know why my game seems choppy. Alright, that seems a little better.
Nuval, is that you?
So we do not have our
I was
tricorder right now.
unconscious for an undetermined period. I recall a Cardassian held in the brig. Starfleet intelligence believed he might be Tarell Marut. My memory is clouded. I find myself unable to reconstruct his facial features with certainty. And I saw Nuval.
So we know we have a tricorder over here.
TR-590 tricorder.
So we gotta scan the door. Turn our light on.
He ventured into the place we were never meant to return from. Who murdered me?
Oh, here we go. The Vulcan Death Grip.
I should scan.
Is anybody out there? Hello? Please respond.
Access level granted light blue.
With the tricorder, I could transfer access codes to the door locks.
Hello?
It is me, Captain. Farrak.
Mr. Farrak? You're alive.
I am unable to recollect what happened.
While you were unconscious, the infection spread throughout the ship. It's mutating, bioforming the ship. I'm on the bridge, Mr. Farrak. I need your help.
Captain?
I need you to craft an antidote, Mr. Farrak. Our medical officer gave me the details. You'll need a mutagen compound from these plant things spreading through the ship. The replicators are offline, so use the ACS.
Aye, Captain. Captain? Captain?
We'll come back to what this is in a bit when we need to. So we got to go through that way, but we're going to see what is over here first. Access denied. Access denied. So I guess we're going this way. Access denied. Access denied. Access denied. So we're just grabbing all kinds of things. Stem bolts. That's a computer. So these blue ones you can read, and probably should read if you're playing
During
the
a
game.
half-sleep state, the patient repeatedly reported sensing the presence of Nuval. From databanks, I learned it is a rather uncommon name among Vulcans. Upon regaining consciousness, the patient exhibited signs of instability. Extended sedation lasted for approximately 19 hours in order to stabilize his condition.
I have no recollection of that.
So objective updated, search for the formula. So we need one more thing for the formula. Yeah. We gotta acquire a weapon and gather ingredients for the hyper spray.
I should also look for a means to defend myself.
Alright, so we gathered all the stuff for all the ingredients. We have some more things here.
Type 2 phaser. I need to meditate, to distance myself from the horrors of this place.
Let's meditate, shall we? See, right now our kill mode is empty. It wants us to go over here. Then you place your phaser for a charge. And we're going to do that until this is depleted. Each time we put it in there, we're getting one charge on our phasers, so... So right now we are full. And that's to kill them. Now I'm gonna charge it, but you notice it's fully charged right now, but when we end our meditation, it will not be fully charged. So see, we're completely depleted again. So what we're gonna do is we are gonna go back where we came from, hopefully. Because I know we had a charge unit somewhere. I think it was down here. Maybe not. Over here. Okay, so here's a charge unit. See, now that one only had one charge, so we have one charge for a kill. Although that's the way we came in, so... Oh, excuse me. And I know we should have at least another one somewhere. Or we should. Oh no, this is where we're going. Okay. I think this is the way we came in. There it is. And this is where we got that book. Oh, there's one more right there. Alright, so now we have two charges. Access denied. Access denied. So I guess we gotta go in here. So now we have 3 charges out of the 5.
Kelly wants to overwhelm me, presenting it like she's showing me how the clock works. Oh, I know. It's storing energy and releasing it. Just releasing it, second by second. I saw the insides of the mechanical clock. I'm not stupid.
These are our save points. Oh. Now it wants us to save our progress, which we were gonna do again anyway. Oh, there's another stem bolt.
Someone has activated the auto-destruct sequence. Captain? The ship is still here, lacking precise knowledge of the infection's nature. I cannot determine whether the antidote was synthesized in time.
No! This damn thing won't work on me. The compound has become toxic to us. There is no cure. No subspace communication. We are alone.
How has the cure become toxic?
The infection progresses to the point where our biological systems become dependent on the virus. Destroying the virus would also mean killing us.
Where is the ship's doctor?
She's gone. She died when the sickbay collapsed. She did what she could.
Then why did you task me with making this antidote?
I activated the auto-destruct sequence. I didn't want anybody trying to stop me, so I had to stall you. I didn't know if I could trust you. The infection, it changes us.
Captain, we do not know precisely what is affecting the ship and crew. It would be illogical to destroy both.
Illogical. Mr. Farrak, the ship is in the hands of the enemy now.
Captain, the countdown has already reached 0, and we are still here.
No! The auto-destruct sequence has been aborted. How? Someone used my access codes. I've been compromised. I'm putting the ship in a full security lockdown. Starfleet intelligence was right. There's a traitor on board. Maybe there's still a chance to save this ship. But I have to...
Captain.
Please help me, Farrak. My mind...
Captain?
To your mind.
I understand.
Do it!
The Vulcan mind meld.
I have evidence that Dariel is innocent. He is not Terrell Marut.
We've been through that.
We have, haven't we?
The data about Calvo Cannell has been tampered with. Farrak is the last witness.
Last? What happened?
An accident.
Accident?
We suspect the Obsidian Order is involved. It has Terrell Marut's fingerprints written all over it. Evelyn, I know you won't like this, but you need to review your crew's logs. One of them is plotting the assassination of the last witness, Mr. Farrak. We have a strong hunch about the suspect. I'll send you the details after we're cleared with security.
Hunch, huh? On my ship, personnel have the privilege of keeping their private lives in their own private logs. Do you hear that?
So I do not have my tricorder or phaser.
This is a door to my cell on Calvo Cannell. This is where Terrell Marut... The smell. That smell of wet concrete.
You know what this is? It means mountain peak above clouds. And from the top of it, we can reach the truth.
Nuval?
Quiet 83, you Vulcan worm.
There are tribes that use ropes and knots as a form of language. Although considered primitive, they exhibited remarkable discipline, controlling their rage until the moment of attack. From beasts to philosophers. Let us meditate to distance ourselves from the horrors of this place. Close your eyes.
No, it's him. Don't you see? It's him.
She is dead. My arm. I sense a telepathic presence. I should use the antidote I synthesized for the captain. As a Vulcan, I should be able to withstand the increasing toxicity for an extended period. I should apply the antidote to reduce the mutagen concentration in my bloodstream. Antidote. 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 Antidote.
Come on. To your forearm.
Antidote. 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 Fascinating. I should examine the USS Lumen's damage report on the ship's computer.
That was kind of weird. It wouldn't do it right away.
The USS Lumen jumped out of high warp into an unstable nebula, resulting in structural damage across all decks. However, damage to the environmental controls appears oddly specific, resulting in excessive moisture and reduced temperatures in various parts of the ship. Internal sensors are failing rapidly and may become completely inoperative within hours. I need to investigate the origin of the infection. I can retrieve data on the Cardassian detainee Darial from the captain's ready room computer. I should also address the increasing cold. I will access environmental controls through the computer core.
Now I'm just trying to find a safe spot.
It's a message. A warning from the past. 5 Martian monks.
The doctor claims you can look someone in the eyes and know who they are. She says she has a little algorithm that tells her this.
I should try accessing her computer. The captain instructed the engineering team. That is part of the captain's The vessel had falsified. Captain Kelly was looking into the origin of these confiscated crates, which Dariel had salvaged. They were recovered from a Cardassian wreck. Narcool, meaning veil in Cardassian.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we did get back to a save point. I'm gonna save our mission for now. And we will continue this right from here on our next stream. I thank you all for coming. And I hope you all had a great time.